sometimes before God blesses you with something great. He doesn't change your situation right away. He changes you first. Big blessings require strong faith, pure motives, and a humble heart. So before the breakthrough comes, you will notice certain signs that God is preparing you for something greater. 1. Things start falling apart, often before God opens a new door. He closes the old ones, and it can feel painful. You might lose a job, a friend, or a plan you cared about deeply. But this isn't punishment. It's protection. God removes what doesn't belong in your next season, even when you don't understand why. What feels like loss is often the path toward your biggest blessing, 2. You feel restless and unsatisfied. When your spirit starts to outgrow your surroundings, you'll feel uneasy. That's the Holy Spirit nudging you to move forward. You no longer fit where you used to be because God is stretching you, preparing your heart for something new, something higher than what you've known. 3. Your faith is tested like never before. Just before your breakthrough, your faith will be refined. You may face delays, silence, or moments of doubt. But remember, God's silence is not His absence. It's His way of strengthening your trust. In the waiting, He is teaching you patience, endurance, and deeper dependence on Him. 4. You learn to let go and trust. You begin to realize that you can't control everything. Instead of fighting, you start to surrender, not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. When you stop forcing outcomes and start trusting God's timing, a calm peace fills your heart. That peace is a clear sign that your blessing is near. 5. You see confirmations everywhere. A Bible verse, a sermon, a song, or even a random conversation may speak directly to your situation. These are divine confirmations, gentle reminders that heaven is already moving on your behalf. God often uses small signs to whisper, "Keep going. I'm working behind the scenes." Remember, before God gives you something big, He first prepares your heart to handle it with wisdom and gratitude. The waiting season isn't wasted, it's sacred. God is shaping your character in silence so that when the blessing arrives, you'll be ready to receive it well. Don't fear the difficult times. A seed must be buried in darkness before it grows toward the light. When the time is right, God will reveal what has been preparing, and you'll see that every delay, every trial, was part of His beautiful plan.